Good morning, YouTubers. We're working on a BMW F30. Alright, we're talking to the customer now. Hey, buddy, what up?
Hey.
How you doing, buddy?
Sorry. I answered the phone, but it didn't answer for some reason.
Okay, alright. What we're gonna do with ESIS? Is there anything you want me to do here with ESIS?
Yeah. So basically, I think something with one of those CASD files in the ACSM is like the wrong one because I'm getting an airbag fault for basically the yaw rate sensor, which wasn't there until after we did the coding.
Okay, the airbag model, is it native to the car from factory?
Yeah, yep, same one from brand new. So that's the one that I accidentally hit the code default values, and then you had to try and fix.
Okay.
I know the fault wasn't popping up in the coding, and then afterwards it's saying there's an open circuit for it, but when I go into the ITM to verify that the yaw rate acceleration sensor, it reads out fine. So I think there's like maybe one of those CAFDs is not the correct one or something, like it's looking for something that's not there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
So I was hoping maybe you could try and figure that out. The headlights are all good now. For some reason, we put different modules in and they coded right up, so.
Okay.
Not sure what was wrong with the other ones, but.
Okay.
So if we can get the airbag thing figured out, we'll be good to go. And then, we can, pay you for your time or whatever.
Yeah, okay, I'll look at the airbag for you.
Can you hear me okay? It's not too loud or anything?
Yeah, no. I'm hearing you okay. I put you on speaker, so.
Okay. I got the garage open. It's super windy out, so I just want to make sure.
Okay. Alright, so look at the airbag. Alright, the airbag models, this is it right here. All of these are in black, so they're okay. They don't require any update. You see them?
Yeah.
Right there, these and these. Those are okay. They are in black. Only the combi need to be updated, and the combi on the F series, they need to be updated via DHCP modem, you know? And these okay, these FL43, okay, and then these are FL44. Okay, the coding files are into here. Okay, I see now. I see them. Oh, this is the car that we did the 552 and the 5A1.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, so we did edit the vehicle order correctly, but there was a model was a problem, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we had to add because we had to fix that 552 to the 5A2 since they weren't the adaptive ones.
Huh?
And then it ended up being the modules themselves for some reason didn't want to code. I'm wondering if they came from a wrecked car and there was just something corrupted in them or something.
Okay, so alright, the module that were given a problem, they were used?
Yeah.
Okay, so
the new ones are used too, but they coded right away.
Okay, they work. Okay, very good. Oh, you are the one who coded them, or what?
Yeah, I basically went in and tried what you were doing when you inject the CAFD file in, and they took it right away.
Okay. All right. Okay. There's no more. Let me see now. All right. No big deal.
So the ACSM, I know. Basically, when I hit that code default values, I remember originally it only had one CAFD underneath the module.
Yeah.
And then I ended up when I did the code default values, it was there was 3 of them, with that 255, whatever.
Yeah.
and I mean, you know more than me, but I think that like those extra CAFD files that we had to add in to fix those default values, is maybe like screwing something up, because the fault that's in there wasn't. I know it wasn't in there prior to the coding stuff.
Alright. I just hope I can fix it. I thought I fixed the airbag for you. I thought I did program and lock it.
Oh, yeah, and I tried unlocking it.
No, you tried to do what?
To do the unlock procedure afterward.
Unlock the airbag? The airbag only unlock when the car enter an accident. When you program a new airbag control module, you have to lock it with service function in list D.
We didn't put a new airbag.
You don't know what the hell you're doing. You don't have a clue what they're doing. Oh, Eglon, shit. Eglon, I call me. Hey, Eglon, what up? Hey, Eglon? Yeah, what up?
Yeah, but in the internet code, that's a look like the icon.
Yes.
But I don't like doing the programming over Wi-Fi.
No, we're not programmed the car with Wi-Fi. The laptop has to be connected to the internet. Why are you saying that? Because that doesn't make sense. Because if you...
That's what I'm saying. It's hooked up for the internet, can't reach for the cars, and I didn't bring no wires.
Oh, you connect...
It's two things. Is it I gonna bring the card over here and then get in touch with you and we do it, and we bring the car over by me?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, alright, cool.
We'll let you know when we decide what to do.
Alright, party, cool. Yes, party, cool.
Alright, cool. Yeah. I'll leave it at that.
Alright, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, party, yeah, cool. Hello? Josh?
Yeah.
Oh, you're here. Alright, cool. Alright, the airbag here, alright, we have the ICM here. This work with airbag and so on. We have to carry out right eye sensor adjustment, left right eye sensor measuring voltage.
So the right eye sensors aren't hooked up yet, so that's all those faults are.
Oh, they have to be hooked up for the system to work with airbag module. Other that work with the ACM. The ACM and the ACSM and the...
Yeah, well, the airbag fault is for the yaw rate sensor, which is reading out fine.
Okay, this one that says open circuit?
Yeah, so that's like the lateral acceleration sensor. So it knows if the car is moving side to side or front to back.
Yeah.
Or if it's like rolled over.
Yep.
And that fault wasn't there prior to when we were, when I messed up the coding and then you tried to fix it.
Okay.
So the right height sensors, I just haven't ran and hooked those up yet, so that's all those are.
Okay, so what you want me to do here?
So from what I remember when I initially, before the default value got coded into the ACSM, it only contained one CAFD file on there. And then when those default values got put in there, it was 3 different ones, and I remember you had to go in and inject the new ones to get rid of those incorrect ones, which
we have
so now there's the 3 of them, but it should only contain the one, if I'm remembering correctly from when I initially, at the very beginning, took the car up.
Okay, so you're saying that the 3 CAFD file and the airbag module that not supposed to be there?
Yeah, I believe it's only supposed to have one.
No, sir. No.
Coding got screwed up.
No, it should have 3.
And I believe that's what's causing it to look for this sensor.
The advanced.
Because you go into the ICM to check the sensor, the sensor is reading fine. And the wiring between the ACSM and the ICM wasn't touched or anything like that.
Okay. It said monitoring, the fault description here, monitoring the sensor line for line disconnection. Supply voltage between 9 and 18.5. Terminal 15 on. The fault must be actively applied for at least 3 seconds in order to be entered in the fault memory. The fault can be deleted from the fault memory if no longer active for at least 10 seconds. So action in service, check component, check the line routing, including the plug connection to the components or short circuit to B plus or interruption. So
because that sensor is incorporated into the ICM module.
Okay, alright, no big deal. I understand what Yaw array sensor does. Alright, faulty airbag function. Check the airbag indicator light illuminates as soon as the fault is set in the fault memory. Until the fault is deleted, the switch on period of the airbag indicator light is at least 4 seconds. Alright, boom. Service in action. Alright, let's see details. It happens 4 times, open circuit, it's a permanent fault, blah blah blah. Fault class E104714. Terminal 30B, blub blub blub. So check line and plug connection between the following control units. ASA module and integrated test management. What's fault found? Alright, so you say you check these lines before?
I didn't mess with any of that wiring at all, but I double checked all the pins and everything between the two. The only thing I did on the ICM was add the pins for the right height sensors.
Okay.
And but as far as the actual wiring, there's no issues. And when you go into the ICM itself, the yaw rate sensor is reading properly.
Okay.
And the fault was not there prior to me messing up the coding and then
Alright, no problem.
Fixing it and getting rid of those other codes for the improper equipment and all that. So
okay.
I believe it's looking for something that's not there due to the coding or something, if that makes sense.
The coding wouldn't mess with it. The airbag module always contain more than one CAFD file. So let me work through this test plan right here first and let me scrutinize something for ourselves. This wire will be where we need to check the ZXY, this one plus, sorry, the B plus. This one here on pin 1 of the integrated chassis management. And then it goes to pin 30 on the ACSM. Oh, wait a minute. We have 4.
Yeah, I've checked all the pins and wiring already.
Alright.
Just to double check to rule out any possible.
Alright, party. Alright. You said you check these. Alright. I want to take your word for it, but I just like go through stuff myself. Was the fault found? Yes. Repair, replace the line plug connector. Boom. End test module. Alright, we're gonna go back here. Vehicle management. We run a software update. Let me see what it calculates. Let me see if there's any control model that it requires replacement. Okay, let me see. Let me see first.
I was gonna try and flash it with ISTA, but ISTA still doesn't like the headlight modules for some reason.
Oh, it is still seen as the wrong hardware variant for the car, right?
Yeah, I think that's what it's seeing, so it doesn't want to, it still wants to remove them.
Oh, because
as far as the headlights go, they're working properly and everything.
Alright, no problem. Just because this study probably doesn't see it as a retrofit. That is why it probably doesn't see it as a retrofit. but we need.
Yeah, I wish you could just do like individual modules on ISTA. That'd be nice.
Okay.
Instead of having to, do its own test plan every time.
All right, it has this in it now, so let us go here. Check service plan. Let us see what it comes up with. All right, those are what it says. All right. The airbag module is not a part of that. I mean, is there remove FLE F? Woo! Where is the lock airbag? Blah blah blah. Now let me go to vehicle management here and service function. Okay, so the airbag control is initialized already. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna put that over. So let me check other stuff here. Let me see why this is giving problem. I wanna check out something here. All right, let us click on the control unit. We do like this and click on call up ECU function. Study is gonna tell us what the nominal is. You know, nominal meaning what control unit description model IDs must be in the module. You know. It's not.
Right.
It's not gonna be one. It should be 3. You see them? Look over the right hand side. You see them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So look at actual. Look at actual over there. You see actual match nominal.
Yeah.
All right. Let us look. It have a features here. Say actions and coding. Look. Let us examine which CFD file need to be updated. Let us look at their numbers. Nominal here, the first one, the CFD one under bootloader, 909. This one, it has 5 and the other one have 3. You see the reason why it says need updated because of the patch that the subversion 003 is a subversion of the file ID. So you can see over here actual it has 02. You can see the numbers lower, so that is why it is saying that it should update. You know what I mean? But when you look at the IDs are correct, 909, 90A, and 90B. But you look at the main version of the file. The main version starts with the first 3 digits right there after the ID. 004 as pertaining to the third CAFD file. That one do not need to be updated. Actual match nominal. Once actual numbers match nominal and the IDs are the same IDs, then it doesn't need update. But once you have one CAFD, which is the first one, 909, that one has 003 as the subversion, the patch level 001. That's the only file that needed to be updated in this category. You understand? Hello?
Right.
Yes, the airbag does not use one coding application file data because it has more than one things collecting telegrams from the car. So it can't use one CFD file. It has to have what BMW put there. You know, so it's usually 3 in these F30s, and sometimes 3 in the G class, G chassis type development code. So nominal tells you what must be expected to be on the module. So it's not one CAFD file there. That is why when I asked you the first time when you close default values, actually if the airbag module was new, you know, because the new one now you will have ordered it according to the VIN number, the dealership, and they will give you a new one that suit the vehicle order, you know, and then ISTA-D would have tell you that right here when you click on the description file for the ECU on the control unit 3, and you click on call up ECU functions. When you click on software information tab right here, it will show you nominal over to the right. It tell you what software IDs must be on the module. So when you program and encode it, the actual will read out exactly what the nominal are. You understand? Yes, if
Do
it's
we need to update that first CFD file now?
Huh?
Do we need to update the first one now?
We're going to update the first one. Yes, we're going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do it now. Okay. I'm going to use ESYS to do it. I'm going to use ESYS to do it. So I'm going to disconnect from this.
I put it had that voltage thing that popped up when you were connecting. I got the battery charger on it now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, that is the least. We go back and connect to it now.
I don't know why it always pops up like that, where you have to fucking pull it off.
Because of the I think it's the ratio. You know, I think it's a display ratio. I think your computer's a 14 inch. That's what they said, right?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah. That is why you have the resolution problem. You need to buy a 15 inch or 17.
Yeah, I might do it.
Yeah, you need to buy a 15 or a 17 inch, man. 17 inch have the best resolution, so you know.
Yeah, I've got an old little desktop all-in-one that I'm gonna make my coding and ISTA computer instead of this one.
Yeah. All right, you see the three CFD right out there. Those are what is required there, and it said no errors, so we have that okay. So we are going to go right here. Let me see now. It's that if we go down to the bottom and choose the latest one that ISTA says. ISTA says the one that is 3. This one. Yeah, that one for. Yeah, this red one is gonna work. The blue one above it. Okay, see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So right click on the description file for the control module address one and click code. That's the only thing we need to do there. Maybe the information according to the software ID version. Maybe the I-step target, they are not matched. You know what I mean? According to the latest PSDZ data that is on the laptop there. So maybe that is why we have that open circuit nonsense. But the open circuit, if the line is not open, then if we do a terminal change, we're gonna delete the fault code after this, and if we do a terminal change, the airbag light should go out and doesn't come back. Then start car and let it run, and then switch off, let car go in sleep mode, and then all right, cool. So let me read back over this right here. 0 errors. All right, this file is written to it. Oh, the laptop is moving slow, man. The internet is slow.
I had a quick question. I was when I was trying to read some other similar issue that somebody had. He was talking about going into external applications through ISTA and using a thing called transmitter to delete faults.
Oh yeah.
That's an optional thing, because I noticed I didn't have that to be able to just delete the faults through ESIS.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Right here is talking. It's talking right here. Your computer, I'm not getting any internet, man. Your system is weak. Your internet is weak. I can't even click.
You see your mouse moving.
Huh?
Yeah, the internet should be good. I'm running on a gig connection.
Thing is moving slow, man. I can't click. I can't see no changes. All right, we're gonna disconnect from this now, and all right, airbag module. I should disconnect. Let me see. I don't wanna do another vehicle test, but wow, where's the damn thing? It doesn't show up in the connection manager. Shit. The laptop is either slow or the internet is. You can't even see the thing showed up here.
Yeah, I think my connection is slowing down a little bit for some reason. I just did a speed test. But it's still at 100 meg.
Oh, you have 100 megabits per second?
What's that?
What do you say about megs?
It's slowing down. It's slowed down a little bit for some reason. I've got a gig connection, but it's only sitting at 100 meg. I just did a speed test.
Okay.
It's usually about 600 or 700.
Okay, okay.
So I'm not sure why it's, unless it's just a service provider.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna start read over the car and you. So let me Woo. You need to buy an MSI, you know. You need to get a fast gaming laptop for BMW, you know. When you have the money, when you have the money, man. No, it's expensive.
Yeah, that's my plan. I was looking at an MSI not too long ago.
I'm trying to.
This one's too old. It's from 2014.
Yeah. This is the one for buy BMW laptop right here. Boom. All right, this battery is All right, there goes the CFD. You see it, the one that says 05.
Yep.
003. That one is put to it. So let us go here. Let's click on Advanced Cross Safety Mode. Click on Call Up ECU function. Let us see what now study determines. Let us see if it have the coding. The coding. Let us see if it have the coding there. Check. You see, it's gone. You see that?
Alright.
Yeah, cool. The coding. The coding determination is not there, you know, the measure plan for it is gone, you know, so therefore all the SWEs are united, you know, all of them have the same high level target, you know. So we don't have any issue with this. So vehicle configuration. Woo. Installation of equipment, seat belt, blah blah blah. Installed. Fitment airbox sensor or installed. Fitment rollover sensor installed. Fitment CPR sensor not installed. Alright. Delete fault memory, blah blah blah. Alright, fault memory has been deleted, so then turn it off. Let's go here. Side marker light open circuit, central yaw rate open circuit. Let us delete this. Let us see what come out about this thing. It usually contains 3 files for that. It has more than 1 telegrams that it still come up with a fault code again. You see that?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom,
well,
boom.
It's down to 8 faults instead of 9.
Yeah, because they probably FLER has one deleted out of it. So perhaps.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see now.
Once the advanced cross safety model come back yellow, once it come back yellow, that simply means we have a fault in it. Once it says there's an open circuit and we get fault code existent, yes, we need to check this out right here. We need to run these adjustments right here. You said these are disconnected?
Right height sensor.
Yes. Okay. Can you connect them? I mean, why they're disconnected?
I just haven't finished running the wires still.
Okay, so yes, you have to get these things fixed right here. Get these things concerning the ICM fixed and out of the way, and then we can troubleshoot. The next thing is the open circuit, because I do not know if open circuit here is a consequential fault, you know, as a result of the right eye sensor adjustment not carried out and so on and so forth. And we have left right eye sensor measurement voltage. So you said you disconnect those. So therefore, if they're reconnected, maybe, I don't know if this will go away. Open circuit. The open circuit either open for true or it's not open, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I can double check the wiring between those again and see if there's anything weird. It's just odd to me because I essentially didn't mess with any of that other than adding the pins to the ICM for those ride height sensors. So can we unplug those and see?
Yeah, man. Something is unplugged, man. Something is maybe one of the wires going to connector is drawn out. You know what I mean? Something is to be. Study is not telling a lie, man. It's direct. You know. Yeah, it's not getting the signal on a timely manner. When the car terminal 50 is on, it's not getting the signal from back and forth communication. So that's why it set the fault code. You know. So it's correct. It's not telling a lie, man. It's true. Once it said the fault code is there, it's because of the signals are not transmitting on the wiring within a timely manner. So, you know, the airbag light should be turned off within 4 seconds, you know, as the terminal 15 is switched on. So, you know.
Well, that's why I was confused because, yeah, usually when you have a fault that pops up right away, like immediately all the time, it's generally a wiring issue. But the weird thing was that I didn't find anything, and we didn't have this issue before.
Yeah, don't worry, man. The problem is there, man. Let us go fishing for the wire diagram, you know. It's there, man. You have to just check again and double check, you know. And back probe in a wire sometimes doesn't tell you that the pin. Listen. Hello.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, back probe in the wire sometimes doesn't tell you that the pin is touching the other side through the connector. You know what I mean? Because I have the problem with a BMW F30, what I was doing, headlight lane bus wire was pulled back out of the connector, and when you put the connector over the thing, it doesn't touch, you know what I mean? So that is how I tracked down that problem and found that one. And I learned now that the wires can be pulled back out of the, they can be receded out of the connector, you know? And that told the guy to run a new wire, and that's it. And that problem is solved. So,
right.
Airbag sensor, click on that, I click on display here.
Yeah, can you pull up that test plan and
yeah, I'm going to
print that diagram out?
Yes, I'm going to do it.
Or print it to file, that way I can so I'll just go back through and double check everything again.
No, I'm just reminding you, look at the left right here. Procedure said carry out all work on airbag. Always read these instructions over here to the left before you proceed with this connection, okay? After anything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know that. Okay, cool. I just want you to remember it because some
shop not to disconnect the battery when he pulled an airbag module out, and it's that lateral sensor inside. You moved the module, like turned it around to unplug it, and since the battery was still connected, the car thought it rolled over and it blew all the airbags on him.
Okay, yeah.
It was really funny.
Oh, yeah.
The service manager didn't think it was funny, but everybody else did.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you have to remember, you know, because it send a signal to fire the, they call them the ignition circuits. Yeah, pull.
Yeah, because it'll think the car's rolling over.
Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do now, you have to check the wire diagram out now, right? My job is limited right now. You know, the only thing I can do is to guide you on the wire diagram and so on. I mean, I do not know what else I can do right now, you know?
Everything again, and I don't know. At this point, hopefully I find something I missed originally, and that will be that, and she'll be ready to go. It's about ready to douse this thing in gas and burn it.
Yeah.
So I'll double check everything, and then I guess just give you a call back.
Okay, no problem.
And yeah, I'll just let you know what we find.
Okay, man.
Because that was the other thing I was thinking is, like, if it was like a coding issue, then it wouldn't have made sense that it would give that, like, open circuit fault. You think it would be something different.
No, open circuit is something physical, not something software. You got it?
All right, that's what I was thinking, but then when I couldn't find anything in the wiring, and
no, sometimes you miss something in the wiring. That is where you have to not doubt, you know. You have to really look at if you really miss something. That is where you have to go back over that again, you know. If you want, you can run a new wiring, you know. If you're smart, you can run a new wiring on the same B plus wiring, and you can see if the fault goes out. You just need to see the signal on time as soon as terminal 15 turn on. The signal is not being carried across the wiring, you know, from the ICM to the ACM or back and forth, you know. So it's not done it in a timely manner, so that's why the fault code is set. So just pay attention to these things right here. These two. Let me zoom out. Fuck. Where was the quad ago? Driver seatbelt. Oh, right here. This one. Thing is moving real slow. All right, said with optional extras. With optional extra. Okay, they said this one. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4 wires. They said this one has. I don't know which optional extras they're saying here. They don't even say which one. Optional extra. This.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying with the diagram. Sometimes they don't really give you the information that you should have.
All right, this one is saying with optional extras, and this one without optional extras. So,
those additional pins.
Yeah, I see. Sometimes I'm wondering if optional extras include those adaptive LED lights, adaptive headlight and with LED lights, you know, because they could mean that as well, you know, because those are part of optional extras, you know, because those are not coming to the car, you know what I mean? That is what I'm trying to wondering which one. Maybe the one you have is left, the one here with the 3 wires, you know, the ground and the B plus right here and so on and so forth. So either the integrated chassis management is not seeing what it needs to see, or the airbag not seeing what it needs to see on the B plus, the ZXY plus wire, this one right here. And it will give you 2 options for color code. Either we have a yellow with a green stripe, or we have a gray wire with a black stripe, you know. So you have to look for those. And you can tell, you know, which one of the wiring belongs to it whenever you.
Yeah, I'll be able to see if it has pins 19 to 20 or not.
Yeah.
And then that would tell us. Okay. I don't remember when I looked at them.
Yeah, just look for the connector that says A78. That's the one you need to look for on the ACSM, the ICM, you know.
Yeah, I have it. I have the center console out for it right now because I had to add the pins for the ride height sensors to go with the LED lights.
Okay.
But that was all I did with the ICM, was just put the pins in for the 2 ride height sensor connectors.
Okay, so on A78, on connector A78, how many connector you put there? How much wire you put? How many pins are on A78 1B? Hello?
Say that again?
Okay, so basically put the one, okay, the retrofit that you did for the adaptive LED lights and so on, right? You have that connector A178B. You basically put 2 more wires on it, right?
Right.
The ZRO.
It was 4 total, I think.
Yes, 4 total. Okay, so basically 2 wires was active and 2 wasn't there, right?
2 wires. Say that again.
The connector. How do you find the connector?
The pins that I added were all into empty slots.
Okay, cool. So pin 19 and pin 20 is what you utilize on the ICM, right?
For the ride height sensors?
Yeah.
Let me the pins, but I'll find out here in a second. 1 second.
Signal, airbag, central sensor, positive connection. Signal, airbag, central sensor, negative.
So what's the ZXY signal?
Oh, the ZXY, you want to know what that is? Signal, airbag, central sensor. Okay, cool. It's just basically the same thing, because these would represent the 2 left one and 1 and 2 over the other side, you know what I mean? But It is for the vehicle without optional extras. So optional extras may include the LED lights, adaptive LED lights. So it may be working with the right eye sensor of the ICM. So wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh, did you replace the ICM?
The right eye sensors are pin 35, pin 26, pin 27, pin 36, pin 8, and pin 9 on A78 1B.
Oh, so okay, you run 4 wires basically.
Yeah, well, 6.
6?
3 for each right eye sensor. But none of them are those.
Okay. Let's see in an open circuit. So you're sure yeah, look here, man. The integrated chassis, the ICM. I mean that one? Did you buy it as for that retrofit? Or
No, everything followed the same minus the. All we added were the headlights and the extra wiring for the buses.
no? What I'm trying to find out, man. What I'm trying to find out. The without optional extras, the integrated chassis management module. I want to find out if when that comes stock from the factory on the car, if it has limited amount of wiring compared to the one over to the right that says with optional extras. The car, did it come with the one on the right, or you retrofitted that one, or you were?
Did it come with?
No, I'm asking you. There are two ICM right here in the wire diagram. I'm telling you one with optional extras and one without. I'm trying to find out which one came with the car from factory, or if you did if you did replace the one on the left.
Yeah, the ICM is the same ICM that's been in the car from factory. Let me look at the pins real quick and see if 19 and 20 are used or not, and I can tell you which one it is. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, alright, cool. In the meantime, I'm clicking on the
I'm gonna turn the car off for a second and I'll disconnect the battery so I can unplug the ICM and look at the pins real quick.
Alright.
Give me 1 second.
Alright, fine. Pin assignments, installation location. I'm gonna go pin assignments here. Wow, this guy, the sensors are. I need to find A78 1B. The center console control panel, drive dynamic control signal. Said input. Not used. He said he put 19. Maximize this diagram here. Come on. The thing is slow, is man.
Hasn't had issues with the ACSM.
The problem is not with the ACSM. The problem can be with the integrated chassis management. You said you're adding certain sensors there to it. The right height sensor, the right one, is it? I don't know. I'm telling you to look at how they arrange the wire diagram. They said without optional extras, this you're gonna get. Let me click on A78 1B here for the one that came with the car. This one, connector view. It doesn't even come up with anything, unless of course it's the same pin out. Unless of course it is the same pin out right here. See that? Because when you click on A178, it totally omits out. Let me check. Alright, this is the pin out for it. So all we gotta do, just compare this pin out with the other one. The A78 over here. You have to just look at A78 asterisk 1B, and you have to look at how many pin out they have there. Because I told you BMW has different type of integrated chassis management for different optional extras that came on the car. They're not going to let you have the same integrated chassis management to go with a certain airbag and it go on car that or without it, because they have to force a charge. Either they charge for it or they don't charge for it. And they're gonna partly be like either robbing themselves or rob the customer. So they want people to pay for what they put on the car. So what I'm saying to you here, they show you a wire diagram here with two options. They said without optional extras. Maybe this ICM can incorporate an input on your board for the level sensor, the right eye level sensors. Maybe the one that says with optional extra, maybe you need to get this ICM and install it in the car. And then
it doesn't. There's something. The airbag is looking for an additional sensor that's not there, that's not being used. If you click on the ZRO, this ICM is without optional extras. And this is just saying a central airbag sensor. So that's the central yaw rate sensor. If you go into the ICM and read out the central yaw rate sensor, it'll give you the signal for it, and then it says sensor number 2, which this car does not have. That's what the airbag module is looking for now because of the coding. The right eye sensors were just adding pins that were already empty.
All right, cool.
The modules have the capability to do it. You just have to tell them what to look for.
Okay, cool.
So we don't need a new module. It's something with the coding that the airbag module is now looking for that additional sensor signal.
All right.
Because it wasn't doing that prior to.
Because I'm trying to see. I mean, I can't corrupt the coding. I just calculate a measure plan, and then, you know, ESIS is direct. You just can't do nothing wrong with ESIS. You know, it's a professional tool. I can't do nothing wrong. Is there another way I can remove the coding data? Or,
can you put the original CAFD file from when I originally connected to the car?
Okay, do you remember the ID?
The airbag module?
Yeah, do you remember the ID of that file?
If I look, I should be able to figure it out. Or if
No. You have to know what
timestamp on it.
You have
then
to
we'll definitely know.
You have to know what you read out. You know what I mean? You have to know what you read out, brother. Let's just go back right here. Click on this.
Hold on, I still have the battery disconnected.
All right, yeah. And then turn on back terminal 15, please. Woo! I'm going to use ETK to pull up this thing right here. I'm going to find out what integrated chassis management comes with different options. I'm going to see what the part catalog can tell me. The parts catalog can tell me a whole lot of crap that I need to know. And the VIN is NSO blah blah blah. Boom N S.
Okay, I got it hooked back up and the ignition's on.
Alright. So I'm trying to pull up something for the car here on my ETK, so I'm going to try to find integrated chassis management, front axle, rear axle, chassis. Ooh, chassis, electrical. Coming up, brother, coming up. Give me some time here. Let me look. Body work. Let me go here. Electrical right here. I'm gonna try to find something for the integrated chassis management for this car. I'm gonna see what ETK is saying with the options. If I'm gonna look. I remember the vehicle order of the car, so I remember what Salapa elementary deleted. So what I'm gonna try to do to see what ETK say, because they give us different choices for whatever. If LED lights come with adaptive lights, it will say, okay, this ICM you must install, and then I'm gonna compare that with the part number of the ICM that comes to the car. That's what I'm gonna do. We can't bet anytime I'm right on that. They're gonna come up with different part numbers for the equipment for the ICM.
Well, the sensor it's looking for it only has to do with the airbag. It wouldn't be anything to do with the LED light, so you wouldn't have to put a new ICM in.
All right. If you're right on that, that means you have to pay attention to the open circuit then. That has to be solved then, because we're gonna always be in a spin cycle of guessing, and we do not run a real test. You have to run a real test to find out if the wiring integrity is there. Because if it's
I believe it's looking for that pin 19 and 20, that additional signal.
You think?
For some reason with the coding, because that's what I mean, it wasn't there. The fault wasn't there before the coding got screwed up, and then we fixed it. So I think somehow the coding variant, now the ACSM is looking for that additional signal that's not supposed to be there with this car.
That is why I asked.
That's what I'm saying, if we can pull up when I initially hooked up to the car and code that version back into the ACSM.
Okay, but you have to know what was the state of the files. What is the actual state of the file ID that was in the advanced crash safety module? Do you remember that? Or did you save a copy or take a picture of it?
Yeah, I would have saved a copy. It would say, if we look at the timestamp, it would be the very first copy.
All right, go ahead and find it then. Whatever you use, go ahead and try to find it. Let me see if you know what you're doing, because it's kind of weird, man.
Because that would be
under the what?
Under the data for not the FA, but the SVT, correct?
Yeah, but the SVT, the SVT is gonna have the ID for the 3 CFD file in the earbud. That's what's gonna be found there. I'm trying to ask you if you can't remember what was the ID in the advanced crash, because we can't really do nothing other than update it. The IDs can't be changing. It has to be one set of IDs for each control unit description model IDs. You know, it has to be one ID. The IDs are different for each module, so you have to have the right hardware variant. I keep telling you that part, so I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. All right, you scroll forward, look for what you're looking for. In the meantime, I'm gonna parse the parts catalog here and look for the correct variant.
Yeah.
Look here, you can just click search. Just click the search for the ACSM. Just type in, just find there's search right here. You can use search and type in ACSM. No man, that's up on the internet, man. You have to click in it and click. You have to click Control F to find it. You have to click find. Click Control F to find. You know. Wait, don't close it. Alright, sorry. Let me use this. Let me use Notepad++. Bugero nonsense. Oh, Babylon boy. Eh? You find it? Look. 1, 2. That's 3 of them we've seen there. See, 909 is the ID, 90A and 90B. So the SVT is the control unit 3, where their control unit description model IDs, those things, those process classes with their IDs, they are determined from factory. And that is why I said if the advanced crash safety model was from factory, it will come with original SGBM IDs, which are those files that are called process class, with their IDs, with their respective IDs, you know. That is what make up the vehicle order, you know. They determine what those file IDs will be for the kind of hardware variant that will be on the car. All right,
yeah,
let me show.
That's where I think it got screwed up, because I coded the default values into it.
That is, where do you click? Tell me, show me where do you click? What you use to code default value? ESIS or ISTA-D?
on the ESIS, that's when they had that like 255, 255, FFFFF on each of the CAFD files before.
Go ahead and show me where you go. Go ahead and show me where you go to do that.
Well, it was normal, and then before we called you, that's where I hit. I was here, and I hit this. And that's where the CAFD files all turned into that CAFD, 255, 255, 255.
Okay.
That older version of that file. So that's why I'm saying, can we code that original SVT?
Okay, so what you want me to do? You want
the ACSM to see if it fixes this fault.
All right, look, the only thing I can do is go back to older. Can you remember which one of these IDs which are there? Can you remember? So much of them is there? Look how many eye-level target is there. Can you remember which one? Which one? Before you click code with default values, which one did you which one?
Well, that's what we had in. If you pull up the notepad, that was the original readout.
All right, code default value is simply meaning that the car eye level will be from 2013. The I-step shipment will be from March of 2013. So you would if you use this latest eye level target to click code default value, simply meaning that it's gonna write perhaps the oldest one to the module, the oldest CAFDs. And when you look at it, if you look at the targets right there, you can see that they are in triple. You look at them, you see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are all tripled. They are not doubled or one or single. So ESIS can't wrong. And ISTAD, they calculate the same thing as SOL, measure plan. They calculate the same thing that ESIS calculates SOL. SOL is those three files. You're gonna choose one of the groups of those three files right there. As you can see, their eye-level target versions are different, and the time of the year it was released. So I don't know how you plan to do this, man. You have 995,031. Let me see, and then we have 6. Yep, and then we have 4, 4, and 14. Yeah, so we have the latest I-step target of 21 March 500. So
can we go back to the 2013 file? That came from the factory.
No, we don't have that in this latest eye-level target. We have to get an ISTAD version going way back, way back. I can't get those versions right now.
You can't load it from that initial SVT?
No, I can't. No, it's not possible. We want to work with what is on the laptop. We can't do that. We can.
What's that?
Hello?
Yeah.
We can't do that, sir. We can't do that. There's no way I can do that. We have to get ISTAD. We have to get an old ISTAD where the PSDZ data target of it from 2013 of March, and that is about what 7, 8 years back. I'm not gonna be able to get that version online now if I tried. It's not gonna work out, man.
So what is the oldest version we have here? So are we on the oldest version from what we have?
The oldest version right here, look at the top of it. You have from 20 of July. 2020 of July. Look at the top there. Those first three.
Is that what it's coded to right now?
No, it's coded to the last one. It coded of 21 of March. Compare the numbers.
Yeah, can we go back to 2020 and see what it does?
It's sure it's gonna work, man. I'm gonna try it. I click all 3 of them. You see that?
I'm just saying, like, literally this fault was not there even after I changed the option code and the production date. It only showed up when I screwed with the default values, because now it's looking for a sensor that's not actually in the car. And it has nothing to do with the headlight retrofit or the level sensors. And so that's what I was saying, can we pull the original SVT readout and load that back onto the ACSM?
Listen again, bro. Whenever you change Salapa elements, you're increasing the vehicle order, the vehicle profile, has to be updated without errors. When we put 5A1 and 5A2 adaptive headlights and LED lights, you see the car SVT is being written to the central gateway. All right. If the other control modules online, they are comparing the FA if it's modified, and then it will tell if the FLEs belong to the vehicle order. In yesterday it says no, we should replace them because we need to replace other control module along with those FLEs. So we edit the vehicle order with 5A1 and 5A2. Or we're not so sure that the ICM have to be replaced also. That is what I was saying to you. We have to call BMW and ask them. You have to call them and ask them.
I'm saying I have the OEM BMW retrofit instructions. You don't have to replace the ICM when you do this.
Okay, so okay, did you show me that instruction before?
Yeah. That's the one in that PDF.
All right.
Like it's original BMW with the retrofit kit number, and then aside from that, everybody else who has done the retrofit hasn't had any ACSM issues. This fault popped up when I did that default value thing.
Okay, all right. I'm looking at the ID's version. Let me see now, cause we can't do no great on this because it shows 5, 2, 6, 3, 4, 4, 14. So this is correct. That much to that what I just write. I just write these 3 to it, and that's it. And when you look down here, they're almost identical. So the only thing would be that 5.2 become 5.3 with a 1 at the end, and that is the latest we have in this thing. All of these seems to be the same. You see them? The ID with the main version, the subversion the same, the patch level the same, this one the same thing like those above it. You see that? So they don't change much. It's only when they change is where right here, this number here, 5, 2 becomes 5031. That's the only difference I see. So there's nothing much that is in this. There's nothing too old that we could even draw for. I put this one in it. This one. Fuck. I put this one. This. I just write those to it. There's nothing else it could take. There's nothing else it could take. I can't do anything greater than that. And according to the fault values, it really is saying that the car leave the factory with that, and then you begin to have problems. I think the vehicle order right here has been edited, and then it doesn't see the other correct order variants to match the vehicle order retrofit that we did, the 5A1 and the 5A2. And that is the reason why I think when you click the fault values, it all of a sudden doesn't see the matching. It's looking for the matching. This is looking for the matching in the correct order variant, and that's why we come up with the problem. That's why I come up with the problem for open circuit. According to what you said, it's looking for that sensor signal. So you know, other people online say they do stuff, but you have to ask them. You know, I don't know if you want to ask anyone on forum, but I know I'm in this game a long time, bro. I know that when BMW is increasing certain Salapa elements, they have to delete out some and add others, and then that will tell you that the vehicle optional extras has been changed, and then you have to find out what other order variant goes with that change, and that is what I'm saying. We leave out something. We left out something, man. Is the coding is not the fault on the ACSM. The coding is okay because you can't make a mistake with ESIS.
The open circuit wasn't there until I screwed up the CAFD values and we fixed them, is what I'm saying.
Okay, look.
The vehicle order was already changed.
That is what I was saying to you, bro. You can use ESIS if you do not know what you're doing. If you run ESIS, you have to know the IDs that were in the original SVT. The SVT is the control.
That's what I pulled up in the notepad. That's the initial saved file.
Alright, look. Let's just go back here. This one you pull up in the notepad, this is it?
Yeah, we're on the ACSM right there.
Okay, cool. I'm in this game a long time. I know what I'm doing, and I don't make mistakes in these things. All right, boom. If this is the original one that you saved, it shows you that this is the IDs that were in it first. This is the process class, CFD, all three of them. That's what they call the process class, the description of the ID, CFD, tell you the name of the file. So it shows you right here in bracket right here. The ID is a number. This is what they call the ID of the file. And they call the main version the 004 and the subversion 005 and the patch version 001. Look, it's three of them.
So that CFD is from 2009 or?
No, sir. It's not from 2001. That's not what it means. It just means a number that reflects the version that updated before the other version and so on and so forth. Or after the other version.
Okay, so can we go back to like what it was before he touched anything from this stack of whatever we have?
That is what I'm saying to you. Listen to me, bro. We can't go back nothing because when you look at the numbers are almost identical to what is in ESIS, you know? That is why I said, yeah, save this. All right, let us use it as a reference. We have right here main version, subversion 002005. Let us go back to ESIS and make a look. Again, let us see if I can shift this to the side a little bit. All right, boom. So we have
so right now we have 000909, 004. Yeah, this is like a different version what we have right now completely. But it's just the lower, the old like software version. The ID number is what like really matters, correct?
Yes, the ID is important. The ID tells you it's the right description file. It's the right software ID for it. You have 909, you have 000. I just, when it's all 00 to the right, it just mean interchange for when the file get larger, those numbers change to from 0 to 1 and they get bigger as the files get increased across control. More of the same model. Whenever the files are increased, those number interchanges to become a larger number. So I just mentioned 909 is the ID. And then we look at you have 04, that was what you save, and then the main version is 004, that is updated to 005, and then the subversion is 005, that one now is 002, and then the subversion now is 001, that's all 00.
So the patch, so can we go back to the 0009 main version 4, because right now the original one was 4.5.001. The one what we have right now is 5.2. So it's one version higher.
Yes, we can go back. We have to have the PSDZ data. Let me show you. The PSDZ data is right here.
Right up and down. Yeah. So do you have that on your hard drive?
We have the PSDZ data. The PSDZ data are right here. They
okay. Yeah, so we need to find that 009, 001, the 4 version. If it is in here, can we see if it is there or not?
No, it is not there. Is it this right here?
Okay, can we?
We have to get an older ISTA from that time. You understand?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So right now the version what we have is 5, but we need to go back to the version 4.5.001.
Well, where you gonna get the ISTA? You have to have that ISTA PSDZ version. Where you gonna get that from?
So do we need the whole ISTA version, or do we just need that particular file? If we have that particular file, we should be good, right?
No, you have to have the whole ISTA-D PSDZ version because that is called ISTA-D full. You have to have ISTA-D full, meaning that the PSDZ files, these files that I just showed you right here, all of these in the PSDZ data, these are right here in this folder, all of them. Look how large they are. You have to get the whole ISTA-D version with those files in it. And we do not know which version that contains. We have to go fishing online for that. You see that? 168 gigabyte, that is alone by itself. And we have to get older ones. Maybe they're smaller, but if we get the right year that has the right ID version in it, we can write it back. I can do it. You know, but we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. I just don't know where I'm gonna find those
old. So he has the older PSD on his hard drive, so maybe he could try to look it up.
Yeah, can you ask him what version he has there?
I'd have to look at my other hard drive to see which version it is.
Okay, so we have a dilemma then. You have to go hunting. Okay, I just wish you luck, because I tell you, you're not gonna find that so easy. You're not gonna find it so easy, bro. All right, so we stop for tonight. We finish tonight. Are we finished for tonight?
I guess we don't really have any other options.
All right, let me
or anything else to try. Because even with that original saved SVT, without the PSDZ, like, it doesn't actually save that version to revert back. You have to actually have the PSDZ data, correct? To go with that?
Yes, you have to have the PSDZ data to go with it. If you can download the
original SVT will tell you what you had, so you have to have the physical file to load back onto it. Correct, right?
Can you repeat that again?
When we're looking at my original SVT from when I first read out the car before anything was changed, that just tells you what version you had on that module. But to actually revert it, you have to have the corresponding physical PSDZ data file, correct?
Oh man, I don't know if I'm paying attention to what you're saying, bro. I'm losing concentration.
Without the older PSDZ data, we can't revert it to that initial SVT version, right?
No, we can't. We have to just get the old PSDZ and let us see if I can tie these to it, and then I can write it.
Right. That's what I mean. Like when we're looking at the SVT version right now, the original one, that just tells us what it was at. But without the older PSDZ data, you can't actually flash it back to that.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I was just trying to clarify, but I think I garbled it up. So I will try and find that, because I know I have some older PSDZ data.
Okay, so
I'm just not sure what eye levels they are. Because this is the latest one I got with this download.
Yeah. All right, let me see. You have 90A, 90B.
So we have that 9004, right?
Eh?
Oh, no. No, that's 0052. We need 00909.
Okay, so this is the one you back up for the car. Is these the coding application file you back up for the car right here? They look like
Say
them?
that again?
The coding file that you back up for the car, this F30. These are they in this NCD folder?
Yeah, I haven't used this with any other car, so it'll all be from.
Yeah. It will be this one.
Car.
It will be that, and it will be this one as well. Those three. Those are the airbag file for the cross safety model. 040501, and then we have. Am I right here? No. This one must be unchecked. This one. This is the one we want. That one. Those are the three that it currently uses. Let me go back to your blah 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 blah. This one. Advanced Cross Safety Module 4.5. So we have 04. Oh, we have 90A. Oh, 909. 909. It's not 908. 909. 90A. 90A. Wait, don't interfere. Wait first, please. 90B and 90A and 909. If you look for 90A, it's not 90. Wait a minute. 90B. You have 909, 90A, and 90B. Yeah, that's it. 040413, and then 90A would be 0403 064, and then 909 would be 0405. Okay, I see that. Alright, so these are the ones that came from the car. So I just want to take a copy of these and back them up. That is what came from car. So alright, boom. Just want to make a copy of those. I want to see what they are. I just can't tell which PSD data version, you know, and the study version they come out with. I just can't tell. It's just hard to tell. Just really hard to tell, you know. There's no way we can tell. We have to go online and find this. We only can judge it based off of the car production date, you know. Hello, you there? Bro, you're there?
Yeah, sorry. I accidentally hit mute.
Yeah, we can only go off of the car production date to try to track down which study version these software IDs come from, you know what I mean? We don't know if it's 2018 or 2015 or I don't know.
Right.
The car
well, I know I can, because I know the car's eye level was 1607502.
The so car. Wait a minute.
I have a.
The car eye level is what?
1607502. That's what the original eye level was.
Of the car?
Yeah.
No, this is actual. No, eye level actual is different from eye level factory.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand what you're saying, brother.
I'm saying I know what the actual eye level of the car was when I read it out originally, corresponding to those software levels. So
okay.
I can use that to find the appropriate ISTA version.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you could try to go back in the year 2016 to get one for that would be what? Is that 4 years ago?
Yeah.
4 years, fuck. That would be what?
My other thinking is I essentially using that pinout, and if this is easier, I may just go this route. Basically, you know, I've been adding wires for these headlight modules and everything, so I may make 2 wires and pin them into that 19 and 20 on the ICM and go to the ACSM module and connect them there and see if our fault disappears or not. And if that works, then we may just say screw it and do that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so.
And that might be easier than trying to revert and, you know, going through all this stuff for whatever reason that it's looking for that now. I'm not sure, but.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we finish it tonight.
Yeah, I think we're good for tonight.
Okay, man. All right, so do your thing on your side and let me know what's happening, okay?
What's that?
No, I'm saying do what you're gonna do on your side and let me know what's happening, okay?
Yeah, I'll keep you posted and let you know where we're at, and then we'll just go from there. And
so you're gonna look for the older PSDZ data from 2016?
Yeah, I'll look for that. See how hard it is to find. I know a few people that might have copies of it, but I'll also try running those new wires too and see if that gives us the signal it wants, and if we can go that route, then we'll just you know, that might work too. So, but I'll text you and let her know what we're doing and what we find, and then we'll just go from there.
Okay. All right, no big deal, man. All right, so we keep in touch, all right?
Yeah, I'll keep you posted. Thanks for your help. It's kind of a fucked up deal, but.
All right, buddy, no big deal.
And if you want something for your time that you spent trying to help figure it out and everything too. Yeah.
All right, no problem.
Just let us know.
All right.
And we can PayPal or whatever works for you.
You have Zelle?
Venmo?
Zelly, yeah, Zelly. Do you have Zelly, the money transfer app or the Cash App stuff?
Oh, Zelly. Oh, no, I don't think he has that.
Alright. So what? You want to send via PayPal?
Yeah, we could do it like, but let us try these things out and then we'll give you a call and once that's done, once we don't need your help, then we can figure it out.
Alright, party, no problem, man. No big deal.
Alright, yeah. We'll keep in touch.
Alright, man, take care. Cool.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, puppy.
Have a good night.
Yes, sir. Alright, YouTubers, they finished with this car. They're trying to, put these headlights on it, LED lights. And they do add to the vehicle order. The 5A1 and 5A2 and so on and so forth. So that is what about that thing. So we have problems with this right here, radar sensors, and this right here fault code. So that's it. So they have this to sort out, this one right here. Central sensor ERA sensor have an open circuit. And him said there's no wire that is pulled out. So I don't know. Alright, YouTubers, thanks for viewing my BMW programming and encoding channel on YouTube. Remember to subscribe. I am out.